Some accounts from indigenous sources say that the skins were tanned to preserve them longer, sometimes even dried and worn in subsequent festivals. The wearers would sometimes sleep in these skins, eat in them, sweat in them. Becoming the god didn't just mean acting like him. It meant living in a slowly decaying shell of another humanist body. The Spanish friars were traumatized by this. In one account, a friar claimed he saw a young boy run crying from the plaza, vomiting upon seeing the flayed dancer enter his mother's market stall. Another reported nightmares for months after the festival. But what the friars couldn't understand, and maybe never tried to, was that this wasn't about horror for horror's sake. It was belief. Intense, all-consuming belief. The Aztecs weren't sadists. They were theologians. Every drop of blood had meaning. Every slice of skin, every scream, every staggered dance step, it all symbolized cosmic cycles, celestial death, and divine rebirth. But it doesn't make the reality any less brutal. Imagine the final moments of a flayed victim, still conscious, still blinking, while a man wearing his skin dances mere feet away. Imagine the weight of that humiliation, not just to die, but to die as a symbol, to know your flesh will be used in celebration. Now imagine being the dancer, the blood seeping into your own skin, the heat, the crowd's eyes, the chants. You're not you anymore. You're a vessel, a god, a shell of holiness wrapped in a shell of death. And when the dance ends, what then? Do you peel off the skin, fold it, and put it away? Do you bury it, burn it, or do you thank it? No one truly knows. But the ritual left its mark. To this day, murals of Zyptotec show a smiling face, with a second face hanging off it like a mask. It's a permanent reminder. Behind every mask is another truth. And behind every god, perhaps a man. Modern scholars often debate, was this cruelty or was it conviction? What kind of society could look a flayed man in the face and see rebirth instead of horror? But ask yourself this, how different are we? Today, we dress our rituals in clean robes, polished quartz, and sterile syringes. But blood still spills. Lives are still taken in the name of justice, belief, nation, or peace. Maybe we don't wear the skins, but we wear the stories, the justifications, the illusions of control. For the Aztecs, the skin was a symbol, both terrifying and divine. It reminded them that pain purifies, that death fertilizes, that gods demand more than prayer. They demand sacrifice. And the man who was flayed, he wasn't just a victim. He was the offering, the proof, the reason spring would return. His dance, grotesque as it was believed to open the gates of renewal. But the truth is, we'll never know how he felt, what he thought in those final, skinless moments. Because he wasn't allowed to speak, his screams became the music of the ritual. And when it was done, when the blood dried, the skin began to stiffen, and the people went home. The city wasn't cleansed. It was haunted. And now you are too. This was the Aztec ritual of skinless dancing, only on Torture's Room, where belief isn't just powerful, it's painful.